It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a hospital waiting room. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. You felt this before, in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum, like a muted scream, heard through layers of rock, trying to draw you toward it. You feel lightheaded. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. You see the cheeky bastard of a child right off to your left. Open the door, 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 or open the door.
Let's open the door.
Sounds good. I love how many options there were. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand and your heart, full of both deep dread and compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Slap. Well? A dark presence lies behind this door. Can't you feel it? There's something compelling me to this freaking door. I'm thinking that one. I need to see what's behind this door. Looking for the open bathroom? Nothing. I'm thinking either compelling or mystical.
Compelling.
There's something compelling about this door. No, there isn't. Now wash your hands.
Return to the door.
You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. What the fuck is behind that door? She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away.
It's her supply of poison.
You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table away from the door.
The door is filled with her supply of poison.
The lighting on her right now. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously shoulders tight as his mother perches on her chair next to his. And Dr. Kelly's eyes, or should I say Dr. Kelly, eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze.
Jennifer, you missed an entire line.
Did I?
Yes.
I sure did.
I should have noticed it when you said Kanika anxiously shoulders tight.
I was so distracted. I was like, okay, so we're all eating the same salad. Did we all have the same? I was like, did we all have the same pasta? What's happening here? I was too busy looking.
He has bare noodles.
I was too busy looking behind the words. I wasn't really reading. So Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talking, and Luis is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders are tight as his mother perches on her chair next to his, and her eyes are being dicks. She sits opposite of you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Pills. He looks so sad.
He does.
She slides a few tablets toward Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. The pasta sauce homemade? Question mark? There's somewhere in there? Des?
Yeah.
Deska? Is at the end of the sentence typically in Japanese, so it's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have an excellent taste in brands, and if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, no thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Oh my god, Stella's face right now.
Stella looks dead inside.
Her and Reese both.
She's like, I tried. Yeah. She's like, I tried.
I tried to have an actual conversation with you. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You didn't tell me they came by yesterday. You were asleep. I didn't want to wake you up. But you could have told me. Why? They're coming over today anyway. Okay, so she's just rude then. I would just rather know these things. Noted.
Bitch.
You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was supposed to be your kid for like 18 years.
Fuck. I mean, I don't want to point out the obvious, but that is like what we've been like insinuating this whole time.
This whole time. Fucking Munchausen's for days. Where the fuck is my mouse? About Reese, small talk, the danger.
I like the Munchausen's thing though. Oh god, that could ruin things. That could ruin everything.
So by the way, for like 18 years, yeah, the dinner table goes quiet. Oh no. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one too. Wild stuff. Definitely no relationship here. Is that so?
Correlation.
Silence returns. Seconds feel drawn out like minutes.
God.
Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody is making eye contact with anyone else.
Well, at least they know.
So about Reese. I mean, we've had all of the signs were there. I did not expect them to give us an option to say it, though.
Yeah. About Reese. Let's talk about Reese.
So about Reese. No, we don't need to go back. That's out in the open now. Why? Does no one in this town have two parents? I mean, you're not wrong, though.
Right.
What exactly does he have? It must break your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. Do you think Reese might feel better if he got to see people more often? Why are you so hell-bent on keeping your son from seeing his friends? Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. That would be a good one.
Yeah. Let's go with that one.
There you are. Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. Look at the little Stella smile over there. They're both like, ah yes, a good change of conversation. Ah yes. He has a lot of skill honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. The fact that you just call your mom Doc, though, it's kind of telling, you know?
Does no one in this town have two parents?
Does no one? So Kanika looks down, Stella looks up. Interesting.
Reese is like looking off.
Reese is looking at Stella to see what her reaction was to that. Dr. Kelly's glare intensifies. Hey, I'm just wondering.
Like you anyways, Kelly.
I mean, you only have to deal with me for a few more days and then you can talk all the shit you want. Small towns are full of drama. People meet when they're young and reckless, and it doesn't always work out in the long term. So what I'm hearing is a man was here for a bit. You got pregnant and he left immediately.
And you regret having the child is what I'm picking up on.
Yes. And you're also upset because Reese's illness, I'm sure, is expensive. And
I'm pretty sure you're the cause of it because you're subconsciously trying to get rid of the child post-birth.
Well, I mean, that would make it to where if everyone thought he was sick and then he just died from it, you know, they wouldn't really question anything. They'd be like, well, he must have finally died from it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Plus, these hills are dangerous, the job's even more so. Things happen. Not everyone gets some fairy tale ending. Or maybe the husband was here and died in the mine. Who knows? You can find happy endings anywhere, though. It doesn't have to be perfect. But people can still be happy even if bad things were to happen to them. I guess living in denial is kind of happiness, sure.
She really does not like being a mom.
She's a fucking pessimist with the glass is nearly empty, typically.
No, the glass is completely empty. She's trying to break the cup.
She's looking at this empty cup and she's angry about it. And she's waiting for opportunity to throw it at the ground.
Yeah.
So what does he have? Must break your heart. Reese would feel
Do
better.
you think Reese might feel better?
For this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Kanika and Stella are happy about it. The mom's like looking at him like, well, I don't know, does he? Do you think Reese might feel better if he got to see people more often? No. What do you fucking mean, no?
Bitch.
I'm his doctor and his mother. Yeah, and it's literally a violation of whatever fucking doctor thing it is to treat your family.
Yeah.
You are just like, you are someone who met him for the first time less than half an hour ago. That don't give a shit. One of us is a little more qualified to make decisions about his life. It's literally
Not if you're trying to kill him.
It's also illegal, though, I must say, that you are his doctor.
Technically you can't. Technically you can. It's just, it's frowned upon.
I thought there was a thing where it was you cannot operate or be the doctor of a person that you know like that.
It's only in an emergency situation.
This isn't an emergency situation. This isn't
in a hospital.
Yeah. Oh no, just in. You mean only in an emergency? You're not allowed to.
Yes.
Oh. I feel like it should be for all of them. I mean, unless there's just no other doctor around to ask. Like, I feel like it should be for. There has to be more than one doctor in this town. What is the town gonna do when she's off?
They just don't have appointments.
They just gotta die then, I guess. You know, Doc, I feel pretty okay. I mean, as okay as I usually do. So, still kind of shitty. But I don't think having people over has been rough on my health as you thought it might be. It's been really nice. Hear that? Reese can hang out with his friends again. And if you're feeling okay after dinner, maybe you can even come ghost hunting with. Absolutely not, says. Ow, jeez, Kanika, what was that for? Don't push it, Stella. Just say that next time instead of kicking me. Your boots are heavy. Sorry. Dr. Callie, totally respectful of Reese's boundaries, even though they might seem a little arbitrary and strict. They're not arbitrary. These rules are in place for good reason. Tell me how great you feel in an hour when the exhaustion catches up with you, Reese. You'll be knocked out all evening regretting every mixture of this. Minute of this. He will not be regretting any of it. He'll be happy, and he probably would have passed out regardless, so it doesn't matter. As if I would regret being able to see the people for the first time in months. I don't care what happens, it's worth it. Exactly. The more you talk, the less that you feel like you're having a conversation, and more that you're treading on eggshells. So what does he have?
Yeah, let's ask the doctor, I guess.
So what exactly does he have? I'm not poisoning my son. Cool. So you want to tell me what he has then? So you can stop with the thinly veiled accusations.
No.
He has a combination of genetic diseases that give him a fragile immune system, among other things.
I still don't.
That is a
believe you.
very convenient answer for you, ma'am. I mean, for plot reasons, it's a lot easier to give, like, that instead of, like, an actual disease, but for the fact of the story, that's a very bad excuse.
It is.
It's too much to get into. You'd rather me think that you're poisoning your son than get into it? I'm just saying, you'd rather me think that. Okay. A lot of technical terms that I'd have to explain. It's not good dinner talk. And it can't be pleasant for him to have to hear it again, so let's drop it. I mean, you could...
You are poisoning your son, and I'm positive of it.
I mean, just give me the general overlying terms, and I'll try to remember it, and I'll look it up later. You're avoiding the answer.
Because you are poisoning your son.
I'm fine talking with it. I literally told them downstairs that I have come to terms with it. I'd rather we talk about something else.
Because you're poisoning your son.
Because you're poisoning your son. The tension at the dinner table reaches the breaking point. Alright, that's enough. Dr. Kelly is interrupted by Reese before she can finish her thought. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Maple is still in town. We'll see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. I mean, especially because if we weren't here, that's what he would be doing anyway.
Yeah.
You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. I mean, if you...
No, it's because you keep putting more poison in his food.
I was gonna say, if you want us to understand how sick he is, you need us to experience him overdoing it so that we understand what it looks like and how much that is.
Yes.
And as long as he is okay with overdoing it to show us, then get off his back.
Yeah. Bitch, you're poisoning your son, I'm positive of it.
And besides, if you want him to die, then fucking let him hang out with his friends. If I get sick, so what? It's not like it's ever gonna change. I mean, true. I'm sick every day and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous.
Thank you!
Yeah. Very good, Reese. Thank you for sticking up for yourself. I appreciate it.
Your mother is poisoning you.
The right half of Maple is very proud of you. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have my friends over. Oh, Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain, wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix... Reese? Oh, Reese! Come back! You good? I'm sorry, babe.
Come back.
Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Yeah, and you did not help it. You've been...
And I'm positive you're poisoning your child now. I'm gonna report you to the police outside of this city because the police in it suck.
But I was gonna say, I apologize, Reese, because since I did say some things there, I hope that I did not cause any of that just then. Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But if you knew it would be too much, then maybe you shouldn't have made it more stressful with your tone. Everyone get out of my house. Please just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. It's just gonna hurt him more. But we can't...
These are his friends.
You know? But we can't just leave him like this.
Do you want him to die alone?
Yeah. If you were the one dying, would you rather be able to see your friends every so often and at least be happy, or be miserable the whole time?
Right?
Now is when he needs friends the most. Really, yeah. No, now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. And you're not doing a very great job at being the mother. Just saying.
Or his doctor, seeing as, you know, he's still sick.
I'm assuming that, like, if it was actually a, you know, whatever, the genetic illness, whatever the fuck, assuming that that part is all accurate and that she's doing everything she can as a doctor, she's currently doing a really shit job as a mother.
She's doing a shit job at being both things.
But if...
Because she's not trying to his symptoms are not being minimized enough that he can live a normal life, so she's not prescribing him the right treatments.
That's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, going off of what Reese told us in the basement, the doctors don't know what it is.
I know, but you can still treat the symptoms.
No, but well, I just meant... doctor here says I know what the issues are, but I'm not going to get into it. But he downstairs said I don't know. The doctor said we have no fucking clue. Yeah. There's an inconsistency here.
Because she's poisoning her child. Or
she's an absolute dick of a mother and doctor and isn't telling him what is wrong with him.
Pretty sure it's more that she's poisoning.
I'm just looking at other options since we have actually gotten a mention of it.
Munchausen's or whatever it's called.
Munchausen's, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted, like, if I put that on the back burner and I looked at other possibilities, I just wanted to point out that she's still a bad mother or doctor in many different scenarios here. So, I know you care about him, I know that, and he knows it too, but all any of you would do is get in the way. So, just leave. Please. Alright, but I need to go to the bathroom first. So I can look through that door. Don't think I don't know something's up here. Don't think we don't know something is up here. All of us know something is up here. We have stuff to do anyways. He seemed fine before dinner. That's true.
Right?
He was fine before dinner. We'll get out of your way. I'm thinking either before dinner or before dinner.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm thinking. Is that the one we're thinking?
Before dinner. Yeah.
He seemed fine before dinner. It always comes in waves, and I can assure you that right now, he's very much not fine. Now leave. I don't doubt you that he's not fine at the moment. That's not the point.
Yeah. I just doubt that you're a good doctor.
Actually, I just realized, later in the week
What?
when we come here for our little impromptu date, we can go through the door.
We can.
The three of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese! I hope you feel better soon! That was just him turning into a werewolf in the basement. It's fine.
Well, what if he's a vampire?
What? Why does one of the basement windows look like it doesn't exist?
It doesn't exist.
Did he? Well, I heard the screeching of an animal in the distance. What if he snuck out? What if he faked that so he could run away?
Please, sir, please. You finally heard that it's the fucking Munchkins thing.
Bailey, I've said how many times do I have to say it before you realize how to say it?
You're never gonna realize it.
Munchhausens.
Munchausen's.
Hey.
You finally heard the truth of Munchausen's. It's like, oh shit, my mom is poisoning me, time to leave.
You know? I mean, he's probably had some sort of doubt somewhere, but he just, like, put it in, you know, way in the back filing cabinet type of thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces, and the click of the lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's.
End of episode soon.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Do you really think Reese's mom is poisoning him?
Yes.
If she is, I swear to God. She wouldn't. That's just too horrible. Who could do something like that to their own kid? And for so long. Literally, we've both seen the video.
Yeah.
No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. It seems far-fetched, and it's definitely rare, but I don't think we should roll it out. The door to the clinic felt like it had the same draw as the carving in the mines. Yes.
I didn't get to finish my food.
What? Oh, I didn't even get to finish that. LOL.
Sorry, I'm just giggling at something else.
I see that. You read the one that you can't even see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking explore first.
Sure.
That was a loud cat, but okay.
I didn't hear a cat, I heard an owl.
That was definitely a cat. So I heard the M at the beginning, and then the screech, and the chipmunk, and then the owl. The door to the clinic felt like it had the same draw as the carving in the mines. Do you think something's back there? Another one of those carvings somewhere back there? I'm certain of it. I mean, we did get the same pulls, I mean.
We did.
I'm certain. Okay, that'd be really weird. It sure fucking would be. If we find it, do you think you'd get another vision? I'm just spitballing here, but like, I wonder if what that carving showed you last night is relating to the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? I mean, we just need to get in the house and I go back in that door, and there's probably not even that much in that door, so it would really not take that long. Unless I passed out.
Yeah.
I want to see a concerned Reese's face because I passed out.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, I've passed it on. Fuck.
That was more of just the, I'm supposed to be the sickly one. What are you doing? You're not suggesting we go poking in there. Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. Sounds great. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe the Maple got. I am.
Same.
You think that Reese might have supernatural affliction? I mean...
You know, that is also another option.
There's something seriously wrong with that
did
dynamic.
you see his fucking nails?
Yeah, I mean, that could also just mean that he never trims them.
Or they grow so fast.
You know, maybe he's a werewolf. Do you think he might have the supernatural affliction, or that she's hiding something?
What a lovely dinner, the sarcasm in that one.
What the...
Dr. Kelly is hiding something.
Okay. That much we can say for certain. Based on the way that she fucking dodged our question. You're right, this is fishy. I feel like, maybe my fear of the woman is more justified than I had thought.
Yeah.
She's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on. And she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of the food and got sick immediately. Because his food was poisoned. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. And also, it's not because he ate the food, it's because everyone at the table was causing him stress. It was stress related, it wasn't food related. And if it was food related, then it was fucking food related, so...
It was fucking poison related, that's what it was.
Yeah. But assuming it wasn't the food's fault, it was kind of stressful in there, and I could see if he was in a not-so-good state that would fuck him up a little. So.
Yeah, but I'm still saying it's God damn it.
The munchy munch?
Yeah, it's still saying it's the Munchhausens.
I mean, the fact that they actually acknowledged it in the game made me very, okay, actually, so I'm not actually grasping at straws. Me and Bailey are actually onto something here.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick, but it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. You're true, but that if you always have that mentality, then he will die with it.
Yep.
We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's just grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting and we wouldn't want to miss a second of the ghost action.
Yes, ma'am.
Stella hurries off down the hill as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. The abyss presence is coming.
Well, I guess we were right.
Hide 2 ditchlings under his pelvis, and ditchling in the bush, and ditchling on the top of the building.
And the whispers.
Well, that's because there's 17 ditchlings here.
Yeah, also, this is end of episode?
It sure is end of episode, which is why I hid the writing. So, lots of stuff happened. Lots of conspiracy theories turning out to be maybe correct. Maybe. We'll see about that.
Munchhausens. It's Munchhausens.
I mean, hopefully we get some answers, and if that is what the issue is, that we can whisk Stella and Reese away to the city.
Yeah.
And then we have a 3-man band of some sort.
Our DID Maple will have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Yes. But technically we're both only dating one person, so it's not like a poly relationship, it's just each personality has a relationship.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I'm explaining for people who don't know what that is. Not everyone knows what that is. Anywho, so we will leave for now, and unlike the whispers, we will return. We will see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.